Here I have basically is the iPad. Okay. What I'm doing is by having this iPad, I can link to the PC by entering the IP address which I previously set from a wireless router. So all I need to do is the IP address, I review again, is 192.168.1.34. And the SSID is, what's this? Zyxel. ZYXEL. Okay? So the login, I have a password here to prevent any one of you recognizing my demo system. So I will not pronounce my password yet, but it's a very easy one. So after login, here you can have you will see three tabs. Okay, one is the hardware monitor, one is the tuner, and one is the control. So for the hardware monitor, I am able to see what's happening running on the fly in this system. So let's say the temperature right now for the CPU is 37 degrees. The B clock 133 is all standard. So right now I'm going to run a benchmark here. Okay, basically it's running in full screen mode, right? But actually I've run it in Windows mode because the resolution for this one is very small. It's 1024 x 860, so you are not able to see pretty much. But you can see right now the system running is in 133 peacock. Right? Multiplier is around like 20 up to 1. So all I need to do is go to the tuner. I change the peacock, let's say 140 for example. Press go. The pixel will change and then change to 140. It's on the fly, right? It's like magic, right? It's on the fly. So by doing this, you can basically like overcome it very easily, right? Without like going here and then. Okay, this is what I've done finishing. Okay. And plus there are actually a lot of settings that I can do. I can change the multiplier, the CPU multiplier, as well as voltages. Because overclocking requires you to do some overvolts to make it more stable, right? So basically, we have opened all the options available for this motherboard itself. And last but not least is the control. The control for the turning on and off for this system. So I'll do the last demo afterwards. Okay, another one for the hotkey OC is that there are some profiles that I have previously set, maybe like VCOP 140, 150, and even for defaults, which I can set different profiles for different usage. Let's say I wanted this to run as a H2PC. It doesn't require a very huge performance, so maybe I'll set it as default. But if I want to play some games, I can set it as a gaming profile. Okay. So it's very easy. All you need to do is use the gigabyte-3 which is available in our driver CD, or you can go to our website to download it. And do your settings here by tuning this settings. Save as a profile. Okay, you can save it as anywhere. You can type it your name, and then set the profile as the hotkeys. Okay, so here I have around like 2 hotkeys. One is a VCOP 140, and one is a default. So by pressing the hotkeys, for example, control alternate F1, or you can choose control alternate 0 to 9 or A to Z. So for instance, right now I have set it as right now, basically, I have set it as, let's say, Control Alternate F2 is back to default. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's changing back to default. And if I'm doing overclocking like the benchmark which I just run, I can press Control Alternate F1 to change it to 140 clock. So by different applications, I can do different clock settings on the fly. And this is very, very convenient because it can work on any gigabyte methods. So you don't have to buy super expensive, like only limited editions, like some gamers edition boards or overclocking edition boards. So basically, just download our software, go back, and you can try it. Okay, this is a very short, but I hope it's detailed enough. If it's not detailed enough, I'm free to answer all your questions. Okay? Thank you.
Any question, short one, about the demo or anything yet?
What happens when you overclock and hang?
Crash.
Yes.
Reboot your system.
But when you use the cloud OC, let's say you're not in the system itself.
Not in the system itself, then when it crashes, basically it will restart. Hopefully. But sometimes the system will die and it freeze. So at that time, I mean, it's something that we cannot solve. This is something that we cannot solve. All you need to do is go to a PC and press the reset button. Yeah.
So I'm remembering the game.
Yeah. I mean, that's the limitation.
So you will go back to default setting.
Yes. Or the previous settings that we
default key does say press something and reset the system itself.
Yes. I mean, you can have a default profile to be safe, and then you can press the hotkey to return back to the default state, and then do your. So let's say for me, I have around 4 to 5 profiles. One is maybe it's a default. One is like 140 B clock, 150, and then 160, and then I can change like let's say voltage, frequencies of the memories. So different settings I can have different profiles for testing. So each time I can manually, not manually, I mean pushing the hardware step by step. So I don't have problems like, okay, I have to redo all my settings again.
One more question.
Sure.
A friend staying in another place, so say it doesn't know the overclock. Can you help him?
Yes.
Internet?
Yeah, sure. Well, basically, the Cloud OC works on the internet base. So if you have set it as a DNS mode, I mean, you can log into their DNS. Let's say they have their own website. Okay, you can log into their IP and then control it as well. So let's say I have my system set up in my house or in my office. I can log it in by keying the DNS IP, and then I can see what's happening in my system. And then if I want to do overclock, I do it overclock. But however, there are some new features that we are planning to add in. Okay, let's say what we've collected is, can we save the profiles on the Cloud OC, or we can have like manually control the systems like web browsing or whatever. So this is something that I would like to take your opinions back and then try to improve on our features. Okay. Right?
Is there any limit to the number of profiles that you set, or is it just based on computers controlling or because of the limits?
There's no limits on your profiles, but there's only limits on how many hotkeys you can assign. Right now, we only open up to four hotkeys, but we can open up to 10, 20. But I mean, by offering too much, I mean, sometimes it's difficult for users to memorize. So right now, we just open up to only like 4. Okay.